Thuranira, the CEO of Myspace Properties. Each episode brings you valuable tips to navigate the ever-evolving real estate landscape. Stay tuned, informed, and let's explore the opportunities together. Karibu Mindspace. Welcome to the Mindspace podcast, your go-to channel for all things real estate in Kenya. Join us as we have exclusive insights into the dynamic world of property and investment, with expert insights and practical advice. Hosted by Mr. Mwenda Thuranira, the CEO of Myspace Properties. Each episode brings you valuable tips to navigate the ever-evolving real estate landscape. Stay tuned, informed, and let's explore the opportunities together. Karibu Mindspace. Welcome to the Mindspace podcast, your go-to channel for all things real estate in Kenya. Join us as we have exclusive insights into the dynamic world of property and investment, with expert insights and practical advice. Hosted by Mr. Mwenda Thuranira, the CEO of Myspace Properties. Each episode brings you valuable tips to navigate the ever-evolving real estate landscape. Stay tuned, informed, and let's explore the opportunities together. Karibu Mindspace.
Hello, how are you today? Welcome to Mindspace. Mindspace, the only real estate we don't get to sell. We get to share ideas, we get to learn from you, you get to learn from us. And as always, we have special guests for you, people who bring value. Only qualified people, OQP. So today I've brought you a qualified person, which is my friend Prince Mutai. Prince Mutai is a real estate guy, just like me. We do similar things, but as always, we don't get scared of our competition. We work, we collaborate, we work together. So, karibuni sana Mindspace, and please, as we go on, as we talk matters real estate, matters investment, matters starting a business, ask your questions down here, and we'll answer. Karibu Prince Mutai.
Asante sana. Thank you for hosting me.
Who's Prince Mutai?
Ndio huyu hapa.
Maybe you can introduce yourself to those people who don't know you.
So, basically my name is, as you've heard, Prince Mutai of Prince Capital Properties. I'm the founder and CEO. My official names are Kipkoech Mutai. Prince is the industry name, and I think most of my friends in Nairobi know me by the name Prince.
Good. Karibu sana. So, where are you from? Where did you get started? How was your growing up? Before we go to the real estate, we want to get to know really who is Prince.
So,
or is the Prince of Samunda?
The Duke of Ainamoi.
Okay.
So I grew up in a place called Kipchimchim. That's in Ainamoi, Kericho County. And unataka kujua mashule nilisoma?
Ulisoma wapi?
Nyuma ID. So Nyuma ID ni hapo Kipchimchim. And I went to high school called Soliat Boys, which is also in Kericho County. And later on went to Masinde Muliro University to pursue disaster management and diplomacy. From there sasa nikajua ground ni kubaya. Okay. So that's when after my fourth year I graduated, and I realized I needed to make money to survive.
Okay.
And it's real money, not just money.
Okay.
And I was not for employment.
Okay.
That one I was very sure about it. Yeah. So
you started biashara right away?
Straight up. Okay. So I got an opportunity with a company called Balloon Ventures, which was in Nakuru, and I think that's where I picked up my entrepreneurial skills.
They used to deal in real estate?
So they are training micro-entrepreneurs. Okay. So I was one of the guys who got lucky to be part of that team. And after that, I knew where I wanted to be, and it's real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that one was back in the village?
No, that was in 2014. So after I was done with uni, I was very new in Nairobi. I was one of those guys who would get lost in Ludhuli.
Okay.
So I moved to Nairobi end of 2015. Huh? Yes, that was the road. Hiyo ndio ilikuwa landmark.
Afya Center.
Yes.
Unaambiwa angalia KICC. Ile nyumba mrefu Nairobi.
Then okay, kwanza Afya Center unaambiwa the green building. I don't know if they painted another color. I hope it's still green.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit, how did you get started in real estate now?
So during my time in Nakuru, I was looking at businesses that don't require a lot of capital to get into. And real estate came up. One, I wanted to build a house for my mom in 3 years, which of course I didn't achieve that. But I was looking at businesses that I can get into quickly without me putting a lot of capital. And just like you, I'm an expert in online marketing.
Okay.
So when I would go to developers and tell them I can sell your property, and immediately no one wants to know your papers, if you are qualified or not. They want to see money coming in, and you get paid for that. So real estate gave me that opportunity, but I took some time to research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so you built your mom a house?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing. In 3 years?
No, I was not able to build it in 3 years. So you see, there are learning curves.
Yeah.
So I got into real estate officially 2016 with some friends. We formed a company that was called Realtor Group, but it's kind of defunct right now. I think because everyone had their own interest, and Prince Capital came into place in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the same year I bought my first car.
Ah.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I was focusing and consistency, putting in effort.
Oh, okay.
And that was the turning around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because now I was doing me alone.
Okay.
Yeah, not with other people.
Okay.
Yes.
So, like for our viewers, you see, like, how was your first deal?
In selling.
I mean, how did it happen? You know, many people always, when you mention business, especially for somebody who is employed or somebody who has never done a job, they're always scared to take that leap.
Yes.
From the comfort zone. Let's say you are getting your salary, and now here you go, you don't want to get employed. How was it? What was your turning point?
So one, real estate is it's a long sales cycle. It's not like buying sugar over the counter. So you have to strategize. So roughly one transaction takes 90 days. So for a young person trying to get into business, you probably need another business that will sustain you. Because one, you need transport. If you're coming from, let's say, Ngara to town, or from Langata to Karen, or to Kilimani, you're spending. So one, you need to balance your money for you to be in real estate, number one, because the sales cycle is long. And yeah, my first transaction was very exciting. I made the first sale in December 2015. So
after how long?
I think 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. Hey,
yes.
You're lucky.
2 months. How was yours?
Of course, it took time. It took working so many companies and getting the idea. I think my first transaction, I did it in when I started real estate. I think it was like 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
So what for me you see, I was picking properties that look appealing, and also in strategic location. So you can't just be selling a property that is in the middle of nowhere. No one will buy. So you look at proximity to maybe amenities and CBD, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you saw a property, you agreed with the owner, then you posted online,
yes.
Or how did it work?
So yeah, I approached King's developers. I think they have gone down right now. I don't know how they are doing. But so I saw a property. They were marketing it was in Imara Daima, called Millennium. So I posted online. The client approached me. We went for the first visit. After that, we went to the developer's office. We had several meetings, probably 4 or 5. Yeah. And yeah, that's how the sale now happened.
Wow.
Yes.
First deal is always exciting, eh?
Ilikuwa pesa mzuri. Hiyo December nilitesa Kericho.
Ulitesa vizuri Kericho. No, that's good. It's always to celebrate good wins, especially the first wins. They are very exciting. I think hiyo ndio upatia mtu motisha ya kuendelea mbele na mbele. So thank you. I see many of you are with us today. Adiel Mugambi. Adiel Mugambi, you're a loyal man. Appreciate you. From Matu, Julius Thuranira, Chandra Shekhar, Subrata Guyan, Mwenda DM, Vanessa Magiri, I see you there. Gladys Kabia, Amoro Victor, Jite Babu, Kinoti Wycliffe, Siambe Kari, Baraka Mwenda, Tim Kenywa, Ivrin Kies, Tindi Ted, Kirui Koech, Francis Siri, Baraka Mwenda, good brother Mwenda, thank you. Julia Sisa, hey Sisa, umepotelea wapi kaka? Long time. My friend from Mombasa. Chris Muli, Mutai Alex, Peter Donald, Julia Sisa. Listening to my good friend, Prince Kipkoech.
Who is that?
Tai. Thanks up. That's Julia Sisa.
Yes.
I think he's a Mombasa guy.
Yeah, I know him.
Basit Mahmoud, Omar Farouk, Pro Bernard, Moses Wawero, and many, many of you. Thank you for tuning in. And today we're here to learn, we're here to share, we're here to enlighten one another. I think as they say, iron sharpens iron. Ni kweli?
Kweli kabisa.
I mean, how do you learn? Do you read books or do you talk to people? How is your learning curve?
So
I know the more you learn, the more you earn.
Exactly.
That's correct.
You remove the why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So one in the industry you have to network,
Mm-hmm.
and real estate offers you that opportunity to meet people from different walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
You'll meet everyone. You'll meet lawyers. You'll meet doctors. You'll meet anyone you can think of, even the president. Yes. I'm sure you shake WSR's hand every often.
He's a good friend of mine.
Yes. So I also shake, but sijafika hapo. But I'm looking forward to. So it gives you you network, you meet people, like how I met you now. Without property, I wouldn't have met you.
Yes.
So one I've learned from Myspace that you need to grow. As you grow, you need to also grow your business. You can grow as a person, but the business has to grow with you. Just like the way a child grows, the parent also grows. So one, you have to network, learn from other people, and also read books. You have to look at how the Americans made America. And I think America was made through real estate. Yes. We look at Dubai, what they have done. So we need, as a country, we there are benchmarks which are out there. Everything is online. Yeah. So you have to be creative. Yes.
Actually, like America, one thing which surprises me about America, when it comes to matters real estate, they have master planned, like in New York. So the master plan of New York was done in the 1800s.
More than 200 years.
More than 200 years
Yes.
ago. And they still go by the same master plan.
Mm-hmm.
But the most surprising thing is, those years, somebody visioned that there'll be planes, there'll be railway, there'll be cars, and it was designed for that. So that kind of forward thinking, I believe, is what we lack here in Kenya. But for some people to sit down and think 200 years ahead, I think that's amazing.
Our slogan by this as Prince Capital is forward thinking.
Forward thinking.
Thank you for highlighting.
So you do forward thinking.
Yes.
Unapanga 200 years ahead.
I've planned.
Hey.
Maybe I've planned 20.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, like Dubai. I mean, before it was a city of camels and dust. Now it's a city of gold and tall towers and skyscrapers.
And currency. That's where currency exchanges hands.
There's a picture I saw between Dubai 30 years apart. 30 years ago, it was a desert, camels and dust. And now, I mean, it's the place. So I think having right visions and getting to implement them really means something. So, tell us something about your business. I like, for example, how is it to start a real estate company from your end?
So Prince Capital started as an agency. It was just to sell. It was the way of making quick money. So basically, to sell on behalf, and we grew from that to basically a marketing company, and from that we also did management, and to date, that is 9 years later, we are now developing. So we have our own projects that are coming up. So you can see the progress.
Yes, I see that.
It didn't just happen within a day.
Wow.
So registering a company, you have to check what the law allows. But again, our law doesn't limit you from being creative, because you see, the American real estate, we have the opportunity to exploit what the legal perspective. So you have to be creative as a person, but registering a company, anyone can register. You have to be a member of the estates board. So you have to be within the frameworks of the law at the end of the day, and also file your returns.
Okay.
Lipa tax.
Okay. And when I talk to many business people, they always say that one of the biggest challenges is human resource. How do you deal with that challenge?
So you see, human resource is it's the people working for you. I'm sure I don't know the number of employees you have, but I've got my good friends that I've grown up with, that are working with me. I've got architects, I've got engineers, and for you as the owner of the business, if the people working for you are not satisfied, you can be guaranteed you'll not make the next deal. So they have to get their fair share of the business or the income that comes in. Okay. Yes.
So money is the motivator.
Money is the difference.
Money only
is everything. Not really. Yes.
So how do you motivate? How do you motivate them? Apart from money.
So you also give them room to make decisions on behalf of your company. You have to entrust them with your business. That way they will also own it. You see, they don't feel like they're just employees. They are part of the company. Yeah. Yes.
That's good. There's somebody, I was talking to a CEO of one of the major billboard company in Kenya. And one of the things he told me, which I really found exciting, is in his entire organization, everybody is allowed to innovate any product in the company, anything they think it will work. Even if you're a messenger, even if you are T-girl, wherever you are, when you think of a product and you bring it on the table and you present and it works, you're made in charge of that particular product.
Yeah.
I think that's very encouraging, and I wish many companies could adapt that. Even me, I'm looking forward to adapting that, where you encourage your staff to come up with things. Like personally, I like thinkers. Like when somebody comes to my office with a challenge, the first thing I ask them, give me 3 solutions you think could sort this issue out. So by the moment they give you 3 solutions, so then pass. Which one do you go with? And luckily they pick up the right one. So by the time that person is coming next time, they already have a solution. So they will not even need to come to you, since they have a solution and they have the confidence to make decisions, which I think in many instances, like in the companies, like I don't like it when I go to a company. When you ask any question, ngoja niulize boss.
That's the same mindset I had. I do want to have a boss.
Hey. Yeah. You wanted to be your own boss.
I do want to be given instructions. Yeah, I wanted to be out there doing the real thing on your making decisions as you move. Yes.
That's good. And of course, decision peer is a process. When you make more decisions, the better you become at making decisions.
Exactly.
Yes. And of course, having a company of people who think, I think is another big plus. All right, so I see Moses Wawero, Bispro, George Moredi, Musira Wycliffe, PTA Ikoho, Githua, Susan Kenoti, Musila Wycliffe, Med Mburia, Mwambia, Wankune, Anto, Vincent Mungo, says, tuned in and picking up the experience. Eric Kuru Tosh from Mombasa, Sadi Budiot from India, Paul Karimi Marero, Sadi Budiot, Dennis Cheru Mwangi, Martin Arido. Oh, Martin Arido used to be my schoolmate. Huyu kijana alikuwa mono yangu pale shule. Na saa hii ndiye bosi pale Kenya Women Microfinance. Habari yako? Karo Kiambi, Paul Keremi, Wycliffe Langat, Gerishon Montana, Wameo Humphrey. Wow. Josephat Mbadi. Okay. Will there be a repeat of the podcast? Unable to listen where I am. Looking forward to catching up with you. Yes, once we are done, we'll share it on our links and you can watch it there and learn more. Today we have Prince Mutai of Prince Capital and we are talking matters real estate. And please ask your questions. Just comment down here if you have any questions regarding real estate. For that's where we are going next. Anne Henry, Marianne Karweda, Edna Kashoki, John Mutia, Peter Bryan, Anne Gideon, Honorable Franklin Karote Jr., Joseph Mbadi, and many, many of you. Thanks for tuning in. So, when it comes to investment, which is the best investment to do currently? Matters real estate.
It depends on your situation as a person. There is someone, you see also someone in the village can buy land next door. And it will be the best decision they ever made. And then there is you in Karen that you want to. So you see, as they say, they are no longer manufacturing it. So you can never go wrong. You can never go wrong with owning land. Yes. Okay. So land any day.
Okay.
Yes.
So, like, what would you advise a beginner, somebody who's starting the investment journey?
So, depending on your scale or the money you make, you don't have to overshoot. You can just go to the next available. It can be land worth 500K or even 50K. Yes.
Yeah, nowadays they're available.
Yes. And in another few years, that piece of land, or even a year, depending on what's happening in the area, it can shoot from that 50K to 10 million, 50 million, or even a billion.
Okay.
That's if you are not overvaluing it. Okay. Depending on who you are selling it to.
Okay.
Yes.
Which was your first land?
I bought land in the village.
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you then?
Probably I was 25.
25?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd just done a year in real estate. Yes.
Okay. That's good.
And I keep buying, so zinaongezeka.
How much was it?
It was 600K.
600K?
Yes.
Wow. Hey, we are almost similar. I got my first land at 21 years. And it was worth 500K. And it took me 6 months. Hakuna kwenda party, hakuna pombe, hakuna nini.
Mine took me a year.
For 6 months nika sacrifice kabisa mpaka nikamaliza kulipa. Na hiyo kashamba hata wa leo iko. Actually, I think that's one of the real estate I will not sell, just like Mindspace. Yes. So there's a comment here from Jite Babu. Ask Prince how many houses I should review before buying one.
So it's a good question. Depending on the location, take your time, but also don't take too long. I still have clients who I showed houses in 2020. They have never bought. They still want to view. So you don't window shop. Real estate is an opportunity. So take your time. and make the right decision. So one, you look at the location. What is it that you want to do with the property? Is it for you to move in? Is it for investment? Or is it a property you want to flip tomorrow? So there are many factors that you have to audit why are you buying? Are you buying just for luxury? You know, there are people who buy. There are people you tell there's a property somewhere and they just want to buy and leave it sitting there. So what's your goal? What's your short-term goal? What's your long-term goal about the property? But yeah, take your time. If it's an area like Kilimani, you have to narrow down before you even go to ground. If you're dealing with a realtor, tell them to give you 5 options. Best 5. For me now, where I am, I don't give clients best 5. I give them best 2. Because they trust what I recommend.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, when it comes to real estate, I've come to learn the most important thing is you understand your client needs. And then you understand the properties. Get all the details about the property. The moment you understand the client needs and you understand the property, you don't need to show them more than 2.
Exactly.
Yes. In fact, many realtors, they show you 2 to choose between the 2, and then they show you another one, a decoy. Ya kukutoa tu kwa rada.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think if somebody is experienced, of course, being able to show clients just even one.
Yeah, one is enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The moment you understand them well, of course, the rest is just a matter of confirming.
Exactly.
And nowadays, you send them pictures on WhatsApp, they see online. Wow. But I'm told that online now is 85% marketing. When it comes to real estate, marketing is 85%. Could you relate to that?
For publicity and everything around it, I would even put it at, you see, there are also the silent followers. They don't talk to you, but they keep watching your status. And then one day they call you and say, I'm looking for this. So I would agree that 85% yes. But also you sometimes, when you grow in the industry, the aspect of referral is really big. And the referral is not just like an online client. That's 50% done. So yes, you need to grow your people. And online is very important for sure. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for online. Yes.
Okay. So it's very important to be in this space. We'll be right back with you. All right.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Welcome back. I see many of you have tuned in. Nduiri Getonga, Brian Munengwa Senior, Beatrice Gishuri, Tenant Choice. Kathy Andrews, she was our guest a few weeks ago, and she's here with us. Kim Stanley Alex, Daniel Mbajo, Renu Gupta, Kimani Karaoke, Mulwa Festus, Daniel Mugambi from Isiolo tuned in, Edwin Morevi, Kogo Ken, Mwaura Dennis, Sam Onyisi. I see a comment here from Adiel Mugambi. Very true. Online is 85%. Never meet Mwenda, but online. I follow every bit opening of Naivas, every corner. Love this Ongera. Adiel Mugambi, Sawa, Neighbors, Tupatani, Neighbors, they are the best place in shop in Kenya. And now we are going to phase 2 of expansion. We have to get to number 1,000. Sahi tuko 107. Wow. Na mambo bado. So thank you for your support. Shoba D, Nicodemus Carl. Oh, Prince Kipkoech Mutai. Prince Mutai, keep shining and winning. Many envy you. Wewe. Nasikia vile wanasema huko. Geoffrey Mwenda, Chepkoech, Marianne, Josephine Joshua. Thank you for watching. So, I see, like currently most people, like on the real estate you deal, like right now the way I know you, me, in my mind I know you when mtu wa kuuza property Karen. Do you do other places?
Karen is that one lucky place. There's a place you identify and this is home.
That's your niche.
Yes. So Karen is our number one. Of course, we have other properties. We've got all the other high-end estates in Nairobi. We also have the new cities, that is Nakuru and Eldoret. So you and I need to go to Eldoret.
Sawa, Eldoret. Chamege, tunakuja huko. But they have been to the Eldoret. You've been scouting for something for my town, especially on the, I think, Kisumu Road, the one to Rupa Mall.
You have not talked to me.
I'm telling you now.
So we'll sign outside.
Tupatane nyuma ya tent.
Yes, I was in Eldoret over the weekend.
Yes.
And the town is good. It's welcoming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watu wako na fruits sasa.
Wako na floats.
Na kila weekend mnaendaga nyumbani ufanya nini watu wa Eldoret?
No, me, I come from Kericho. I don't go
Kericho.
to...
Okay.
Yeah. But you see, I'll just give you a tip as every Kalenjin man, lazima uende uone shamba na ng'ombe.
Na ng'ombe?
Rift Valley ni kama kila place ni ranch.
Oh, okay.
Umetembea huko?
Of course. Nimetembea huko mara kadhaa.
So Eldoret iko ranch kadhaa.
Yes, hapo nasikia hata KQ wameintroduce Boeing 777 kulanda Eldoret.
We need to build a golf course.
Yes. Okay. So the spending power there is good.
It's good, yeah.
Perfect. Watu wa Eldoret mmesalimiwa sana na Prince Mutai. Na watu wa Kericho pia. Okay, good. We have a message here from Mwenda DM. Hi Mwenda, ask Prince what are some common mistakes he has seen new investors make and how can they be avoided?
Ziko mingi. But the number one that I've seen is people buy properties that have no papers. So you unauziwa hewa. In as much as you've signed a sale agreement, you need to do your proper due diligence. Get a lawyer. Kununua property ni kama kuoa. So you see, every time you buy the second one, you also check on if the papers are in place. So another one is...
When ukioa una checkingi papers.
I was just giving an example. Sitaki kukotiwa vibaya. So yeah, you need to check, you need to do a proper due diligence on the property. And number 2, location. You check the location. avoid places that flood, which are very prone in Nairobi.
Okay.
Because anything that happens, any estate that you know that got flooded, you can be guaranteed there are no tenants.
Oh, now they know.
Now they know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the El Nino kind of rains take some time, right?
Well, so you can't recoup in. You can recoup in 7 years.
No, I'm saying, I mean, now, for example, you have bought a house,
Yeah.
and it has flooded. I mean, this thing happened like almost maybe 20 years ago.
No, it was there. I remember in 2017 or 16, there were also heavy rains.
But not like for us.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this was terrible. In fact, now even when we are looking for plots to build, the first thing, before people used to like plots by the river. Nowadays,
Mulima.
Panaguza Mulima. Okay, I see Vincent Mugo. Kindly ask Prince, when you begin marketing houses, can I be successful if I look for houses to market online, or I must approach developers in person? Because I struggle with that for now. So he's asking, can he look for properties to sell online, or does he have to approach developers personally?
You see, what are you selling online? You're not. You have to have the properties to sell. So one, if you are marketing on behalf of a developer, you need to have an agreement with them that I'm so and so, I'm Mugo, this is my company, I want to sell your properties. One, you sign, a commission agreement. Because also, if you are marketing online, it means you're helping that developer X by giving them free visibility online. So when are you going to cash on that visibility that you've given Mwenda, or you've given Myspace? So you need to have an agreement so that also your clients can approach you, and then if you are not available, you can call Mwenda, or you call me and say, my client so-and-so will be paying a visit to your property. So otherwise, unless we didn't understand this question, but what are you marketing online if you don't have an agreement with the seller? Yeah.
It means if it's online, already somebody is marketing the property.
Yes.
And they have an agreement.
Yes.
So unless now, like for example, us when we post property online, people approach us, and we, of course, if they have the client, we have the property, and we agree on the commission share, and by the end of the deal, we give them their cut.
Unless he is selling his own personal property, maybe he needs to get the right channels. Yeah.
But you see, this is somebody who's having difficult approaching developers or finding it hard.
One, as a new guy in real estate, confidence is number one.
Yes.
You need to know your stuff. You can't be selling what you don't understand.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to understand the market.
So if you don't know the developer, it means you don't understand even the property.
Yes. So
Wachana nayo. Enda ukafanya kazi na agent mwingine, wewe ukuwa the other agent.
Ama akuje internship.
Akuje kwa Prince Mutai internship.
Yes.
Sawa. I see Sigei Savea, good work Prince Mutai, Kibet Kevin, Douglas Bura, Anwa Britam. Wow. What advice would you give to aspiring real estate agents?
That's a good question, or a difficult question. That's a lady in insurance.
Yes.
So just like insurance, you need to network.
Yes.
You need to have the best properties in the market. So you can't be selling what everyone is selling. You have to have a bit of exclusivity, like what you do. So as you grow or as you start, make sure that people trust you and they'll be approaching you alone. So as you network, you have to be creative. You have to, what else can you do apart from the normal way of selling? Yeah, it's not the conventional way. You have to, we're in the Gen Z era, so the Gen Zs are online. So if your targets, understand who you are targeting. If the Gen Zs, or you are targeting the older people, or people in the banking sector, you have to understand your clients. Yeah. So you don't just market. You see the way you post on Instagram, there are people you target. So understand the property, understand the market. Yeah.
Okay.
And also number one is networking. You'll make a lot of sales, not just from online clients, but from daily interactions. How do you maintain that network you grow? I think personally I've grown because of that. I think from I don't know if you remember, but the first interaction I had with you was over a WhatsApp group. Yeah. And I kept in touch until Prince Capital. Yes.
Then there came a time I was looking for something in Karen.
Yes.
Then you helped me, and we made a big deal. You remember that?
But sometimes we let these big deals.
Sinakuja, sasa umekuja hapa. So now we have reconnected again. We have to do one more deal.
Yes.
Okay, Joki Dongo Samuel, Shebet B, Bet Nicholas, Evans Monene, Julius Mwangi, Bet Nicholas. Say hello to my friend Kip Koech. You know Bet Nicholas? Njuki Kago, Esron Joroge, Mutai Jeffries. In it to win. Congrats, Prince. Mankeremi, Peter Muya, and Anua Britam. Amesema thank you. Ameelewa how to get started into real estate. And networking, and of course getting to
atatengeneza pesa mingi
kuliko insurance. Watu insurance wapende kusikia hivyo. So watu insurance wanani approachingi na maneno ya investment. Of course naambia sasa I also invest for insurance companies.
Yes.
So now why should I give you money so that they come to me? Wewe ukue broker alafu nilete tena alafu.
So mnapigana ni vita.
Ni vita. Lakini hawatakangi kusikia hiyo. Kwambia hapana, you might get sick, you might
personal.
Hey.
Very personal.
Wanauza uoga. Lakini anyway, mtu kama hiyo ndio kazi yake. I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
So insurance wanauza uoga, sisi tunauza visions and dreams. So.
Yeah, sometimes tunauza hii inaitwaje? Hizi manyumba hii tunafanya pre-sale. I mean, hakuna nyumba unaambua apartment yako itakuwa pale 20th floor na unaamini.
Yes.
I mean, by the end of the day, that's our business. All right, we have a long comment here from Gordy rapper, following you, saying hi to you. I love how you carry on your duty. I'm longing to meet you and one-on-one. Nipate maarifa mingi kwako. Sawa Gordy, tutapatana hivi karibuni. Tembea pale My Town Karen, niko pale. And then I have a question here. Thank you for those watching us on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube, and all other channels. So keep your questions coming. We have a few minutes to go, and we'll be right back.
Sasa, mambo? Poa sana.
Uko fiti?
Niko salama.
Pole pole madam.
Sasa?
Karibu. Mimi niko poa.
Natafuta shops. Huku kuna kwanga nazo?
Shops ziko hata kuna moja pale. Yeah, ziko kwa ziko karibu mbili za. Then ukiangalia the environment pia, the environment iko sawa kabisa. Ukiona parking pia iko sawa. Mambo iko mbaya hapa. Ndio mnasema sasa.
Hii nimeipenda kabisa.
Hizo ni iko sawa kwako?
Nimeipenda kabisa.
So unaona vile safi kama wewe mwenyewe?
Unaona kwa nini nataka kuchukua hii?
Yeah.
Ni kwa sababu iko karibu na hii salon.
Okay.
Unaona watu wanatoka salon wakikuja botiki yangu.
Madam wewe ni mwakili. Unajua wadosi wanakuanga akili. Baba tulikuwa tunaambiwa a woman is braver than a man.
Acha maneno.
Yeah.
Alafu unajua nikitaka kutengeneza nywele duka yangu iko next.
Si anatoka tu hata anaweza kuja hapa.
Funga duka. Sasa hata tu niende niongee na management.
Yeah.
Haya.
Thank you. Welcome back. I see Anua Britam akona swali lingine. What's the future of developers, being that the government is joining the sector with affordable housing?
You know, the industry is actually unexploited fully. So what government is doing is social housing and low-cost housing. So it's not affecting the other market. Between you and me, our market is totally different. So the low-cost housing is a totally different segment, and social housing which is slum upgrades. Those are markets. I think they are saying we are less about how many units? 500,000 units a year. So, and us, for our what between me and Mwenda, sometimes we just need to make one sale a year, or complete a project, and you fill your tenants, and that's it. So the government, the segments, the opportunities in this space are humongous.
Yes.
Depends on where you are. Yes.
So there's enough for developers and the government?
Yes, there is enough for everyone.
Okay, good. I see Irari Kipiegon. Say hi to Prince. I am following. Ambia is a great and inspiring person. Irari.
Asante Hilary. I think he's my neighbor at home.
Your neighbor?
Uko
Kericho? Yes. Okay. Godi rapper. Would like to know when are you available in the office ni come through. My town pale kesho takuwa hapo 10 o'clock. Ule Kife ana launch his bike ride for the 47 counties. So you'll be starting from my town Karen kesho from 10 o'clock. Kwa hivyo Godi kama unataka kuja tupatane pale. Ida Karemi, Monica Kamoni, Kenuthia Wageni, Henry Kenyanjui, Charity Mundia, Ombito, Brian, Jax Mwesh, Mark Kangentu tuned in. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting this show. And now, before we leave, currently, what are people looking for? What is hot in the market?
So should I say about Karen?
No, anywhere in Kenya.
No, because you and I are always in Karen.
Yes.
So Karen, what is hot in the market is well-priced pieces of land, and also legit properties. You know, the industry also iko na wakora. Yeah.
Huko Karen kuna wakora.
Kila mahali. So what is hot in the market? I've seen people putting money in, studios, one beds, which are basically for short stays, and also has a very good return. So that is what is hot in the market. But again, location. Depends on where you are buying. Yes.
Yeah, in real estate, it's always about the location. If you miss that, you're doomed. Yes, like real estate, when it comes to the retail, it works well left side on the way home. The moment you miss that rule, you're in a problem all through after investing a lot of money. So, and many people don't appreciate professionals in real estate, professional advice, consultancy and stuff like that. What would you tell them? How important is it for somebody who wants to invest in real estate to use professionals?
So for in that aspect of the professionalism in the industry, you have to learn the hard way. So same way, for us, there are even people who refuse to pay us for the services we've rendered. And those are the rogue people we are discussing about. But again, using someone who understands the industry is very important. Especially, I've seen people outside Kenya wanaonyesha mjengo ya neighbor and they keep sending money So, but the story would be different if they engage professionals. So, working with a professional not only saves you time, it also gives value. They give value to your money. Yeah. So I'll give you an example. I'll not mention the name of my client, but I was able to convince this lady, instead of buying a house in Gong, or building a house, a 4-bed or 5-bed house worth 20, we took that money elsewhere, and we just got a 1-bedroom apartment, which will give crazy returns, and it will be able to pay not only a rent, but also school fees, and probably in 4 years' time, she'll have recouped the investment. So now that's a client who appreciates professional advice. Yeah. So it's good to engage professionals and ensure that you're working with someone who is also covered by the law. Yes.
Okay. And which is better, between building or buying a ready house?
So it depends on your short-term goals or long-term, both short and long-term. Where do you want to be in a few years' time? What's your immediate need? Is it to just secure your family, which is having a shelter for them, or you plan to flip, or you plan to rent it out? So you have to have all those checks in place, so that when you're building, of course, building you save. But again, the professional aspect comes in. Who are you using to build? Are you going to build it yourself, or you're going to bring in a proper contractor? Yeah. So, but again, buying, if you're buying, you have to know, you have to have the exit strategies. After 5 years, maybe you want to live in Kilimani for 5 years. After 5 years, you want to go to Karen. So you have to invest in a property that after 5 years, if you need to sell, you're still going to make good money.
Yeah.
Or you double your money. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and again, location.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
So you look at the immediate needs of the family. So there are several ways. So one is where is the school? Or where do you work? Or where do you need to be almost every week? If you need to be in CBD, you'd rather be closer. But again, our roads are improving, so you can be, or if you are employed, if you are self-employed, if you are running your own business, it depends on your own personal needs at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Actually, what I see, as for me, if somebody doesn't have the time and doesn't have the know-how in the building, tafadhali, just go buy something which is ready.
Hapana jaribu.
Hapana jaribu, hapana guza hiyo. Sababu, the kind of headache you'll go through, the kind of time you'll waste. Just enda ununue nyumba iko tayari, nunua mattress, ingia kwa nyumba, uendelee kukaa. Then ikifika wakati ikipo, sell it, buy another one, move on. Sababu, if you don't have the expertise and the time, hata mafundi wenyewe atakunyorosha mzuri sana. So for somebody who is busy, I always advise to get something which is ready. I think that you can get in, change a few things, badilisha rangi, put your character. Yeah. Since developers, they leave it plain. But now when you put your character, that will be good, but it's always a good thing. Again, sasa, before you agree with your wife on what to build, is another case. Unasema unataka hii,
unaweza divorciwa.
Itakuwa vita. Kukubaliana peke yake. Then unaenda unaambia contractor hivi, wife inakuja anamwambia hivi, unakuja unamwambia hivi.
And the patriarchal era is gone, eh?
Yes, yes.
Are the ones who make the decisions.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, and those decisions should be backed by money.
Yes.
Si mudomo tu. Ama namna gani?
Iko sawa kabisa.
Si unakuja unapea contractor instruction. Then sasa pesa uliza mzee. Wase tuko na shida. So thank you so much. Now this is a point where the guests ask the host a question. Do you have any question for me?
One, what's your plan for the next 10 years?
The next 10 years?
Yeah, for personal, not only personal, but also for your company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now personal, of course I want to be a better person. Watoto nilimaliza hiyo maneno, mabibi nilimaliza. About the personal issue, of course, now is being a better person, being able to pass knowledge, which is, I believe, is very important and very noble. And of course, on the business side, is to grow business. I have like maybe 20 or 50 more my towns, and be involved in challenging projects which make difference in people's life and make a difference in Mwenda's pocket. So it's very important I be involved in as many projects as possible. Of course, due to the experience, due to the network, which I believe by the end of the day it will pay off. Sababu sijafika bado niko mbali na kufika. Ile safari ni mrefu. We are looking 200 years ahead kama wale jamaa wa New York. Yes. And if I asked you the same question, what would you say?
Of course, I want to grow. You and I need to work on a project, which we are already discussing.
Yes.
Remember, tomorrow we have an appointment for Ruiru.
Yeah, Ruiru, yes.
After this, we need to confirm.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's a plan. And so we want to offer our clients, unique, what we call bespoke real estate.
Yes.
Not just normal real estate, but we give value. And in 10 years also I don't want to say your direction, but I want to be somewhere.
Okay.
I want to have done a number of projects.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've gotten a few that are starting or about to, next year will start. But in 10 years, I want to have done so much of those challenges. So we've got big ones coming.
Yes.
And also there's small ones. So we want to have done maybe 20 or 30 proper big projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and not only starting, being able to finish and deliver, and delivering to the end users.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So thank you so much. Of course, looking forward to working with you. I believe in collaboration, and I believe two minds are better than one. Together you can go far. Actually, I look at my town the way I was doing it myself. I could not have gone far if I didn't partner with somebody who has more experience than me. So I believe it's always good to collaborate. That's where you grow together. So thank you so much for coming. If somebody needs to get in touch with you, if they want that property in Karen, in Roiro, or where can they find you?
So I had one more question for you. Should I explain first and then I ask you?
Thanks.
So we are located at Dodi Business Park, which is off Nandi Road in Karen. And our number is 0722 533 620. And also check us online at Prince Capital KE on Instagram, Prince Capital Properties on Facebook, Prince Capital Properties on X, and also Prince Capital Properties on TikTok.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And also we'll put his contact here. We'll tag him here so that you can follow him. You can get to know what he does. Let's do some business. So thank you so much for watching the show today. Asante sana, Prince Mutai of Prince Capital. Karibu tena, tutakukaribisha siku ingine. Inakaa watu wamechangamka sana online. So thank you so much. Our viewers, asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you.
Asante.
Oh,
Welcome to the Mindspace podcast, your go-to channel for all things real estate in Kenya. Join us as we have exclusive insights into the dynamic world of property and investment, with expert insights and practical advice. Hosted by Mr. Mwenda Thuranira, the CEO of Myspace Properties. Each episode brings you valuable tips to navigate the ever-evolving real estate landscape. Stay tuned, informed, and let's explore the opportunities together. Karibu Mindspace.